What a day we've been waiting for, and it looks like they've been really 4 long days ever since we lost 7-0 to Liverpool. I had even said four. It's we lost 7-0 to Liverpool, and this is the day to exonerate ourselves from that humiliating defeat against a team known as Liverpool. And here we come to Old Trafford today, match day live. Manchester United hosting Rio Betis, and it's taking down or happening at Old Trafford. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name, and here we are as we go ahead and really see to it that we go back to the winning ways. 19 games at Old Trafford. We've not lost any of those, and most of them have been wins, apart from the draw of Newcastle and the draw of Leeds. So it shows you that we are here to take ourselves to the next level of really winning against this side. As it stands, Arsenal is playing away at Lisbon. They are losing by 2-1. As it stands, it's really ugly. Sporting Lisbon looking to be a very good side, but the game is really good. It's enjoyable. It's an end-to-end game. So Arsenal are really trying to get the second one as it stands right now away at Lisbon. So we are really having a very good game. Then I think ours is also going to be a good one at Old Trafford. Rio Betis coming to our fortress, and you know what it means. It's all about getting battered. Today, I'm not underestimating Rio Betis, but all what we have to do to Rio Betis is putting them to sword. And this is what Erik ten Hag is going to have to name as his starting 11 today as we play against Rio Betis at Old Trafford. David De Gea, Lisandro Martinez, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Fred, Casemiro, Rafael Varane, Dalot, Anthony, Luke Shaw, and Wout Weghorst. When you look at that starting 11, it doesn't differ from the one that started away at Anfield, meaning that the manager is going to have to give them a second chance to exonerate themselves and obviously show to it that they never gave up. As Rashford told us that they never gave up. They just found themselves miscommunicating and the systems were not really adding up together, of which I believe it's a giving up, according to me, but a chance has been given to them. Show me that you are really a team that I should trust in my next games. That's the huge task that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to really give these players of Manchester United, to go on and show him that they're 100% ready to see to it that they find themselves in winning position and they have to win comfortably. I think those are the orders coming in from the Dutch manager who manages Manchester United. They just have to go on and really show us that they are really good enough, and they bottled it up, and this time around things can be made right here. And things can be made right in here onto the fortress of Erik ten Hag. That is what we call the Old Trafford. The subs include Butland, Heaton. Those are two goalkeepers. Then we are having Heaton. Then you're having Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Malacia, Wan-Bissaka, Mainu, McTominay, Pelestri, Elanga, and Alejandro Garnacho, plus Jordan Sancho. They've made the bench of Manchester United, and that is really good. And look at the bench. At least you see some attack-minded minds. That of Garnacho, Sancho, Pelestri, Elanga. They are really attack-minded. I think Mainu, all right, center-back midfielder, not doing bad, but I believe he's not that one that can go ahead and really try to understand that he has been doing the game of football very well. But I believe in Mainu. That is one of those players that you can go ahead and really reckon with when it comes to really playing to that position of a central attacking midfield. So as it stands, Ten Hag has not changed any player from the lineup that started away at Liverpool. He has told them they should find themselves in positions of exonerating themselves and making United great again. And then let's go to Rio Betis and see what is the case for Rio Betis. They're having Bravo, Sabalie, Pezelia, Luis Felipe. There is Abena, Rodriguez, William, Luis Henrique, Joaquin, and Ayoze. Those are the starting 11 players of a team known as Rio Betis, a team that drew with Real Madrid over the weekend. They come in here for the first time at Old Trafford to play against us in a competitive European competition to show us that they can really haunt this side of Manchester United. But for us, we are not afraid. We are Manchester United, and we are not going to give up. And Ten Hag has granted the players a second chance to exonerate themselves from the annihilation that we experienced at Anfield. And I think it's really going to be a very beautiful game of football that we're going to be watching down at Old Trafford. So smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, I'm having Christian Ricky. We have to win this match. Obviously, we have to win this game. That's it. We have to win this game of football. Come rain, come sunshine. That is what we're supposed to be doing right about now. And then we're having Adepare Opeyemi 2-0. All right. Thank you for watching in from Dubai. And it's always nice having you onto our beautiful channel that is United Matters Channel. Guys, smash the like button like no other. Now, let's get into the lineup of United and the system. We've already known the lineup. Now let's go to the system that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to deploy to take on a side known as Rio Betis. David De Gea in goal. Dalot maintaining his right back position. So for the previous almost 4 games, it has been Dalot playing. He started in the game of Newcastle. They took him off and brought on Bissaka at halftime. Then in the game of West Ham, he played 90 minutes. In the game of Liverpool, he played 90 minutes. And again today, he's playing 90 minutes. This is where I go on to really believe in what we are being told by sources coming in from Germany that United is really putting a very huge chase on a player known as Frimpong. Another sign, Erik ten Hag is showing us that he's not trusting maybe Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and he wants to get in a right back that can compete with Dalot, because Dalot looks like he's way miles ahead of this player known as Bissaka. Then the left back, Luke Shaw, one of the worst players on the field of play on what? He was one of the worst players on the field of play. He was one of the worst players on the field of play as we took on a side called Liverpool, and he gifted 3 goals. That's it. But the manager has given him a second chance to really prove to him that he never let down goals. And this is the kind of game you expect the manager to make such calls. Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane playing in the central defense position. Martinez playing on the left side of central defense, and Varane playing on the right side of the central defense. Let's go to the double midfield pivot. Casemiro and Fred playing to the double pivot. And I want them to be really great. Casemiro looked bad. Casemiro looked bad against Liverpool. He was nowhere near good. The same applies to Fred. Anthony, again, left on the pitch to play 90 minutes. He was one of those players I thought that wouldn't last 90 minutes of the field of play. I thought that he was one of the players, he was one of those players to be first taken off the field of play, but the manager kept him on to play 90 minutes, and that really baffled me up. But obviously, he's playing as a right attacking midfielder. He has been given another chance also to really correct his mistakes did against Liverpool. Bruno Fernandes playing on the left attacking side of the midfield. And I think the manager is really going ahead to do this to not give the media credit. He wants this team to win this beautiful game of football today. And don't be surprised on Sunday if Erik ten Hag brings the same lineup to face Southampton, because he needs to send a message to the media that I pick my team. You shouldn't advise me on what to do. We win together and we lose together, and have brought back the same team. It has gotten a win against Rio Betis. If at all we get in one, and if at all he go ahead and really get in one against Southampton, then he would have expanded himself. So he just wants to put out this same team to collect a win. Wout Weghorst playing in the number 10 position, then Rashford is leading the line. So though I might think that some changes might be made because this is Google bringing us this lineup, I'm seeing maybe Weghorst can go back to the number 9 position, and Rashford plays wide, then Bruno switches into the center of the pitch. But high chances are that Erik ten Hag is going in for no change. He's going in for a no change, and the team is going to line up as it lined up against Liverpool, because I know this kind of manager. He's really the person who wants to prove others wrong. And he has already proved very many wrong. When he was coming in here, few people gave him a chance to thrive at Old Trafford. But he comes, thriving for the club of Manchester United, and he has really given us a winning percentage of close to 76% ever since he came in through. And no manager at Manchester United has ever had such a winning rate at all during his first spell at Old Trafford. It's really, really, really good to have a player, to have a manager like him who is really so much reliant onto his decisions, and he doesn't want to change his decisions. And obviously, many of the decisions has taken have really gone ahead to take us forward a lot. But the little ones that have not gone right, you expect always to have a bad day in office. That's because every day shouldn't be a good day. That's it. So let's pray to it that it all pans out to be rosy for Manchester United today down at Old Trafford. And what a game that has come to be played by a team called Manchester United. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Smash the like button, comment and share. That is the lineup of Manchester United that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to put out. It's unchanged. It's the same as it played against Liverpool, and he wants this to go out and really win the game of football. Greetings from Ghana. That is Thomas Donka. Thank you for watching, my brother. Then we are having Brian Lutaya. Is Phil Jones going to be sold or not? He's not going to be sold because his contract is running down in the summer, and they are going to let him go as a free agent. And I believe he's not going to play. He'll never play the game of football again, according to me. That injury has really costed him a lot. Then Thomas Donko, we beat them 4-0, all right? And that should be the right response, for this team after losing against Liverpool. They should see themselves putting this team to sword and obviously annihilating them badly. I'm having Nachton the Esther. I'm scared because Dalot and Shaw played very bad last time. But I believe if Ten Hag has gone ahead to bring on the entire team that really played against Liverpool, I think let's give them a second chance. And I don't agree with people that Dalot played very badly. I don't agree with anyone who says that. For that, we differ. That's it. I don't agree with people who are saying that he really had a very bad game. Dalot played very well. Apart from that goal we conceded, what else did he do? And it was because Anthony never tracked back. That's it. That's it. So to me, I'm going to send you a message. If you like Erik ten Hag and support him, then you should understand as to why he's putting Dalot ahead of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And let's be factual. You get? Let's be factual. Look at the best right backs in the world. Hakimi, Reece James, Trent, Cancelo, Mazurui. Who else? Who else is good? Dumfries. When you look at those right backs, the way they play, do they have anything in similarity or in similar with Aaron Wan-Bissaka? I've always told you, I've agreed always that Bissaka is the best defender in the world when it comes to 1v1s. But unfortunately, the team he plays for, that is Manchester United, finds itself in positions of having lion's share of the possessions of the ball, and we are lessly attacked. So, would you go in for a defender who balances both, defends very well, and also is good when it comes to the offensive work? Or you go in for a player who 100% is solid defensively, and then going forward, he's really suspect. What do you go in for? If you know the style of football that Erik ten Hag manages and coaches, he'll on any day pick a player who plays like Dalot ahead of a player who plays like Bissaka. And let's not turn it into a topic that this boy played very well. Sorry, played very bad. You get? The goal we concede is because he's caught himself in a situation that Anthony doesn't mark. And secondly, Freddie, who covered him up, how come he doesn't find himself on level with Cody Gakpo? That's a big question to ask. So I believe we should give the manager a chance to exploit and put his things right. Though, to me, the position one thing I don't believe in him is that putting, though Sabitzer today is injured, but putting Fred ahead of Sabitzer, I don't agree with that, because Sabitzer is better at everything that Fred does. He can run. He's good in the midfield. He's a good passer of the ball. He wins earlier duels. Good shot on target. So I don't find myself in a position of siding with Erik ten Hag on that. But for Dalot and Bissaka, it's written all over. It's written all over, guys. That's something I shouldn't even argue about anymore. I respect your opinions, but there are things that are really like an open book when it's a no-brainer, guys. Joseph Njungoma, despite a big loss against Liverpool, Betis will see fire today, all right? Let's wait and see whether the fire will be unleashed by Manchester United today at Old Trafford, and it's so much anticipated by me and all the fans of United. Let's see how that pans out. QTRPS, Man United is red, not blue, 2-0. That is QTRS, that's his prediction. Joseph Njunguma is telling me that Man United versus Real Betis, United 4, Real Betis 0. All right. Thank you very much for watching in through. This is Joseph, and thank you for always keeping it United Matters channel. And guys, smash the like button, smash it like no other. Then we are having Brand Lutaya. Is Bissaka gonna stay, or according to what I'm hearing, Ten Hag is going in for Frimpong, and he might find himself selling Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And he has shown us that in the previous 4 games we've played, Bissaka has not started. He has gone back to how he was treating him at the beginning of the season. Remember, before we went to the World Cup, Bissaka had only played 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. And he came on in the game of Liverpool that he won 2-1 at Old Trafford. The rest of the games, it was Dalot playing. Right now, Dalot has started the previous 4 games of Manchester United. He started against Newcastle. He started against West Ham. He started against Liverpool. And he has gone ahead to be started today against Real Betis at Old Trafford. So that is what Erik ten Hag is doing. He's cooking something. And let's wait and see whether it will Ten Hag today. Amidou Kamara, good evening, sir. From Silarion, thank you for always keeping it United Matters channel. Silarion people, it's amazing having you onto this channel always. Then we are having Loud Musa, United Forever. MC Loud Musa, thank you for watching in. United Forever and ever. No looking back. My prediction is United 3, Betis 0. It's realistic according to me. I think 3-4 is going to be the score today. And guys, do you know that we've never scored 4 goals in a single game this season? Have we ever? Have we ever? We've never. We've never. It looks like there is a ceiling put onto us, or a cap put on us, on not superseding that ceiling. I think today we should find ourselves break that. We break the chain. Let's break that cap. Let's break that seal of us non-scoring 4 goals. Let's score 4 goals today. Let's put 4 goals past an opponent today. Guys, let's see ourselves really do that as we smash the like button in here onto the United Matters channel. And if you're only watching us for the very first time, or you've been watching us and you've not yet subscribed, please do the needful and subscribe to our beautiful YouTube channel. Now, let's go to Sporting Lisbon. It's not Sporting Lisbon. It's Arsenal playing Sporting Lisbon, and the game is 2-2 right now. Let's go to Real Betis. They are playing a system of 4-2-3-1 with Bravo in goal. They're having Sabali, right back. Pezela playing on the right side of the central defense. Felipe playing on the left side of the central defense. Then Abna playing as a left back for Arsenal. Rodriguez and William Carvalho, the Portuguese, are playing in a double pivot. William Carvalho plays for the Portuguese national team. Then they're having Joaquin playing into the central attacking midfield area. Then LH playing as a right attacking midfielder. Then Juanmi is playing as a left attacking midfielder, as Ayoze Perez, formerly at Leicester City, is leading the line for this side, meaning that both managers have gone for the same system to go ahead and really see whether they find themselves in the winning position. But this is the time for us to win. If we don't win against this team favorably, then that means we are calling in for a hard game away in Spain. And that is something that you shouldn't really call in for if at all you're Manchester United. I know we really had a very good spell when we went there at Barcelona and we made the day hard for them. But if you're Manchester United, that's not something you should call in for. You shouldn't call in for a bad game today. It's only supposed to be a win that is really convincing. 3-0, 4-0, that's what I'm calling in for. That's what I would like my team to be leading with. And then when we go to Spain, the rest will be history. We'll be able to go all out and really cause havoc to them and play our game as we prepare for the game of Fulham on Sunday of 19th. That is much ahead of the international break. So that is the starting 11 of Rio Betis, and it has been named like that by its manager, and is really sending a message outside there that if at all we lost to Liverpool, then they can also come in here and really cause harm to us. Something or a narrative that I don't believe in him, according to what he really said in his pre-match press conference. Brian Lutaya, do we need another goalkeeper, or are we going to use De Gea next season? I did that story and I broke it down very, very well. And I told you that there are two things. If United is willing to give David De Gea a new contract where he's earning £250,000 a week, that means he's going to stay. No reason as to why a team like Manchester United could have a goalkeeper paid £250,000 a week when he's not the assured starter. The only way we are going to go in for another goalkeeper is when we don't give David De Gea a new contract. If you don't give David De Gea a new contract, that will sum up the entire transfer window that United are in for a goalkeeper. And sadly enough, the 1 year of David De Gea was not triggered. And as it stands, United have not yet made a decision. David De Gea came out loud and said he wants to stay at Old Trafford. I found a story yesterday indicating that Erik ten Hag feels like if David De Gea is in goal, that doesn't guarantee United a chance to play what we call a ball from the back or enhance the build-up play of Erik ten Hag. That's what he said. So we are here and we are just trying to really see how that will pan out. But it looks like Erik ten Hag is soon making a decision on the goalkeeper, whether he's keeping him or not. Nelson Mwesigwa, my prediction, United 3, Rio Betis 1. It's a very realistic result as you're bringing it in here and flogging it here for you guys. Smash the like button, smash it like never before, and let's see how everything is really panning out at Manchester United. But same starting 11, Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to really keep. And obviously, he's calling in for players to go all out and really be so much important, and they shouldn't down tools. But Anton Martial was saying in the training session, and the manager told us that he's not ready to start or to return. Sabitzer is ruled out. We don't know the reason as to why he's out, and we are waiting to see how everything is going to pan out today. But there is something I've seen here Ten Hag has talked about ahead of this game. Ten Hag, we have got a bond with our fans, and on Sunday we let them down. So Ten Hag has announced a revenge. He's calling for a revenge against Rio Betis, and he wants these players to go all out and really fulfill this revenge and really make it happen. As you see on the screen, Ten Hag is saying that we have a great bond with the fans, and on Sunday, we let them down. We want revenge. We want revenge. You know why I love Erik ten Hag? He's always in song, not in song. He's always on tune, all in tune with the fans of Manchester United. We are calling in for revenge. He's also calling in for revenge. And I think Rio Betis is the best opposition for us to revenge unto. They are fifth in the La Liga. It will be a shame if at all we don't beat a team that is 4 positions behind Barcelona. Yet, we went ahead and knocked out Barcelona on a double tie. So, if Barcelona got a penalty here, soft call, but it was all about the reckless behavior of Bruno Fernandes. I believe we should find ourselves in a position of beating them. If Barcelona, the leaders of the La Liga, suffered a huge loss at Manchester United, why don't Betis go on and really get annihilated at Old Trafford? I think they deserve to. They deserve to. And they should fall onto this sword of Old Trafford. One of the viewers here calls it Sword Trafford. Sword Trafford. So, guys, the sword is already laid and raised by Manchester United. And who is going to fall on it? Obviously, it's a team known as Real Betis. Then Ten Hag again has said this, that we have to get back to our standards. Ten Hag said we have to get back to our standards, our values, our demands. So what are the standards of United? Winning every game. That is the minimum standard of Manchester United, winning every game. We are Manchester United, and we've always found ourselves in very good positions of really winning games, game in and out. United is a team whose motto is, we are the best in every game. No one should lie to you that a draw is celebrated by Manchester United. We don't celebrate draws. We don't celebrate losses. We only celebrate wins. That's it. So, as it stands, it's Manchester United getting ready for the team of Real Betis. And we are so much in position to really broadcast this here as a match day live. And tell me your reactions in the comment section below. Go into the live chat and vote. Go into the live chat and vote for who do you think is really winning this beautiful game of football as it stands. Smash the like button, guys. A moment. Let's continue voting. Let's continue voting. Let's continue voting. Let's continue voting. Let's continue voting and voting and voting high. Then I'm having Bernard Saley telling me that I'm watching from St. Lucia in West Indies, Man United, all the guys. We are being watched worldwide. That is great. That is Bernard. Thank you for watching in. Then Biz is really trying to really give us his United lineup for next season. He thinks it should be Diego Costa in goal, Dumfries right back, Luke Shaw left back, Martinez, Varane, central defense, Casemiro, Frankie de Jong, and Kudus, midfield three. Then Victor Osimhen, Bruno Fernandes, and Marcus Rashford. All right. But you've brought in Costa 1, Dumfries 2, Kudus 3, Victor Osimhen 4. You've brought in like 5 players. So I don't see us bringing in 5 players, guys. It's going to be hard. Unless otherwise the Qatar is coming in through and they really let these other guys leave. Because us to bring in players that we want, we need to sell to buy. That's it. We need to sell to buy. So, as you know, United, they take long to decide on who to sell. Negotiations are really poor. Don't find it liable. Don't find it liable for us scooping those sales in time. Then we bring in these players. That's it, because we have to sell to buy. Then we are having Nelson Mwesuga. Please let Ten Hag speak out like that, but should back up his opinion with his team in action. Obviously, what we want is this team to come out and react. That's what we want. That's what we want. We want them to come out, react, and win, annihilate Real Betis. Then we'll prepare for the game of Fulham. It should be an easy game. It should be an easy game. We should easily pass past this team. Then Pius Muibete. Good evening, sir. I hope Wan-Bissaka is going to start. Not really. Dalo has started at the right back. Then Gordon Muhwezi, 3-1 United. All right, thank you very much. We need to win this one, guys. We need to win, but we also have to respect the opponent, because we know that the opponent can come up and really try to make our day hard. So as it stands, this is Manchester United, and the manager has named the squad. And for the very last time, let me show you the lineup that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to flaunt. It's unchanged from that he brought in at Anfield. That saw United annihilated there. So David De Gea in goal, Dalot right back, Varane right side of the central defense, Lisandro Martinez left side of the central defense, Luke Shaw playing as the left back, Casemiro, Freddy, double pivot, Weghorst, central attacking midfielder, Anthony, right attacking midfielder, then Bruno Fernandes, left attacking midfielder, and obviously Marcus Rashford is leading the line. Rashford is leading the line for Manchester United. And by the way, it's now 2 games when Rashford is not scoring a goal. He last scored when you're playing Newcastle in the Carabao Cup finale. We need to see Rashford up again scoring these goals. And today is one of those perfect games. He can even get himself a brace and take his tally to 27 goals a season. That's it. So it's high time he discovered his scoring boots. We are so much used to him scoring. And if he stops, there is a little bit of worry. So guys, I think that's it for now. We are going to return with the match reaction when the game is done and dusted. Now, let's end the poll and see how you people have really voted. 87% are calling in for United win, 7% are calling in for draw. Then we are having 5% are calling in for a Real Betis win. And lastly, Gordon has something to say. Gordon is telling us that Dalot should remain in his number than running in wing and create to us. Guys, mobility for a right back or a full back is called for. Football intelligence is what drives every player. You need to be good at game reading. Dalot sensed danger when Anthony had not yet gone ahead to really cover up. He went in to close him down. Freddy, who really went in to close down for Dalot, because Dalot was doing the job of Anthony, and Fred, because Fred was supposed to be in that midfield, and Dalot was supposed to be tracking in back, but space was there for him to cover it, and it was the player who was nearby to come in and really cover up. Obviously, Robertson lays a pass. Freddy fails to catch up with Gapco. Gapco collects that ball, goes past Varane, and curls that ball into the corner to make it 1-0 for United. Sorry, against United by then. So guys, I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. I'm out.